Hey everybody, welcome back to the SkyLounge, and this is Peruse, episode number 48. We're headed back home to the west side of town, as you know, as you are very aware of, on our little excursions, our little daily morning excursions with the puppies, who you can probably hear right now. That is not me whimpering. That is my pups. It's me poops. And we are headed back to the west side of town because we fucking can. God damn it. Very tired today, boys and girls. Very tired. And as of late, I've been binging on the food a little too much, and you can see it on the face here. It's a little gross, but god damn it, man. We're gonna make it. Yeah, I'm gonna make that one. That's gonna be nice. I was just calculating if I can make that green light, and I did. So, boys and girls, it is a Friday. Oh boy, my throat is so kind of fucked up. But it is Friday. It is Friday, and let's talk about some playoff games, man. Some NHL playoff action. Because, again, I'm not going to talk about the peasant state that is known as California and the fucking northern region of the cunts that dwell there. But last night, with the series up 3-0, Boston had an opportunity to sweep the Carolina Hurricanes, and they did, in a 4-0 victory that pretty much just says to me, Tuukka Rask is on fire. That offense for Boston is clicking. I mean, that squad is just ready. They're ready, man. They just swept a team that just swept another team. Sweep on the swept. It's a weird thing, but it's happened back-to-back now, right? I mean, Carolina swept the sweepers in the New York Islanders, and then now the Boston Bruins has swept the sweepers, which is, again, really weird. But I was totally behind Carolina getting to the finals. That would have been really nice, but boy, oh boy, Boston just turning it on, getting their shit in, and it's just very impressive what they've been able to do in this playoffs. Good for Boston. I'm not even fucking mad at that shit. I'm not even gonna be that American fan that says, "Oh, Boston, the city wins too much." Dude, they win because they win. All right, they win because they're good. If you're gonna fucking complain about it, do something about it. Right? That's all it is. As a Vegas fan, like, I'm not gonna say shit. It's like, dude, like, whatever. Like, we fucking lost it. And Boston just proven everybody that, hey, we are leagues above everybody else, and they just might be. They just might be, boys and girls. Boy, oh boy. Like, they looked real solid last night in that sweep. And I always tell people this, and people kind of freak out when I do say this. I don't mind Brad Marchand as a player. I know he's a pest. I know people just have their differentiating opinions about him. But I think he's a do everything you can kind of guy. You know, taking care of the shit. And yeah, I mean, some people will say, well, this player's the same fucking way and you don't like him. Yeah, and that's a personal bias. That's what that comes down to. If I say some shit like, I like Marchand, but I don't like Tom Wilson, they're the same fucking guys. Hey, well, one's Tom Wilson and one's Brad Marchand. That's the fucking difference. People need to understand, when I talk sports, like, sometimes, like, there's a lot of logic there, but sometimes when it comes to, like, individual players and individual teams, sometimes sports isn't based on logic. It's based on feelings, right? Like, logically, there are certain teams you shouldn't hate, but, like, you just hate them. Like Montreal, I shouldn't hate them. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't hate Montreal. Their fans annoy me sometimes. Like, the fans can get a little too much. Yeah. I have fandom in general, though, right? Fandom in general, majority of fans are just assholes. That's what I truly believe. Not the behavior shit. Like most fans are assholes. Some are animals. And the animals are the ones who, get on people's faces, try to pour beer on everybody. Just get really obnoxious with that shit. Yeah, the rowdy cunts is what I like to call them. They exist. Yes, they do. But they're not the majority. That's some. a good 20-something%. Oh, puppy. Yeah, that's it. Make sure I pet the puppies once in a while. Otherwise, they're going to just want too much attention. Right, babies? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, wah, wah, wah. I know. Having too much fun playing with the puppy. Here. Puppy. Here. Yeah, okay. But the Boston Bruins complete the sweep. 4-0 win. No empty netters, if I'm not mistaken. It was 3-0 heading into the third period. Well, actually, in the third period, it became 3-0. And, Boston gets that fourth goal in Carolina. I mean, let's not forget, guys. Boston completed the sweep in Carolina. That is fucking impressive. Boston's away form has been absolutely impressive. And kudos to them for figuring that shit out. And for Carolina, commiserations, man. You had Mrazek on the first game or two, is that right? And then you put in McElhaney. It didn't get any better, and it's unfortunate because, again, it was one of those underdog stories that we would have liked to see, go a little further. But the curious part too is this: Carolina Hurricanes have only made it to the, playoffs 4 times in the last 17, 18 years. And they have been a Stanley Cup finalist in, 3 or 2 of them? A Stanley Cup final winner in 1 of them. And by the red stoplight, I need to check my text message because I just got a text here. But yeah, Carolina doesn't really have anything to be embarrassed about. Yeah, you got swept in a conference final. It sucks, it does. But my God, there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of promise there. You got Sebastian Aho, Tara Vinish, Sveshnikov, all these young cats who look like they're going to be clicking for a long time. You've got guys like Justin Williams, who was unbelievable these playoff series. Not just this one, but like every other fucking series he was in. He was fantastic. Slavin, another fucking solid cast member. I think Carolina's going to have a really nice future ahead of them. And hopefully I'm not wrong. I really do want Carolina to get something going for them, man. I mean, have you seen that empty-ass arena? And then a difference in the postseason when you got that entire place filled up, rolling, going at it. Man, I was happy for that franchise, man. Like, okay, great. They were so stuck in just based in mediocrity for so long. Now they got something, tangible and palpable to a winning culture. It's like, shit, man, that's fucking awesome. Now you got people in there, in the building, cheering them on. That's what you want to see. And fuck people who say, like, oh, I hope the fucking attendance goes down. It's like, no, dude, like, you want to see the game get better. Especially hockey. Hockey is one of those fucking, it's the most under-the-radar sport in America, I believe. Just the level of marketing and revenue compared to all these other Goliaths in the NFL, in the NBA. You want hockey to do well. And how do you do that? You pretty much allow it to, have more fans, have more people in attendance. But I've always noticed this with hockey fans. They're very closed. They're very closed up, very exclusive. Like, oh, you never fucking understood hockey. You're a Vegas fan. You shouldn't put. Okay, I'm gonna pass this shit. All right, my bad. I fucked up. I had a little brain fart there. Oh boy, it's not a great morning for this shit. But no, Jesus, it smells like weed. Kind of forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, no. You got fans who complain about new-coming fans. Oh, you don't deserve to be a new fan. You don't know hockey. Do you understand the hypocrisy you just fucking said right then and there? Like, I don't know it, so I shouldn't understand it? Like, what? Like, motherfucker, if I'm curious about it, I want to learn more about it. Like, which means I don't know anything about it initially. That's the assumption I'm coming in with. Like, that's a presumption you're kind of coming in with if you're a noob. And then you grow from there. So I don't understand this whole fucking exclusive, closed-off mentality that most hockey fans come up with. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? If you like hockey and you want the sport you love to get bigger notoriety, well, shit, maybe you should be a little bit more welcoming and a little bit more, I don't know, teaching, right? But just hockey fans sometimes, man. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I was just reading this text message, boys and girls. Sometimes we forget things in the car because you leave shit in the car, in the trunk, you forget. We left some onions in the back. Ogres are like onions. Yes. Ogres have layers? Onions have layers. Yeah! I should really rewatch Shrek. Donkey! Right, puppies? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Puppy action, puppy. Yeah. Now, what I've kind of neglected to say on this Cruise Peruse right now is, as a fan, you want to see your team do well, but the reality of being a fan is also understanding how to cope with losses. Okay, the whole thing when you watch sports is, the reality is you're not gonna win more than you lose. In the totality of however long you watch your sports franchise or team or whatever, if you watch tennis, like your individual player, whatever the fucking case may be, not everything's gonna be a win. Not everything's gonna win. Not everything's gonna be a win, dude. I mean, if it is, whoop-de-fucking-do. Wouldn't that be nice? But sometimes it just doesn't happen, okay? You gotta just be able to process that and understand that. And really, why I say that is because I basically lost $10 in a bet that I knew wasn't gonna fucking happen, but I figured, it's only $10. Might as well just fucking go for it. The Golden State Warriors is in the cusp, in the precipice, oh my god, precipice of reaching another NBA Finals, because the Portland Trailblazers just fucking can't play. I don't know, can't fucking suppress the magic that is the Golden State Warriors. I don't fucking know anymore, boys and girls. Portland's just fucked. Okay, I don't know what else to say. You're down the series 2-0. I don't fucking know what else to say, Portland. This is the Golden State Warriors without KD. Oh, and guess what? KD is not going to be in games 3 and 4, reportedly. So you're telling me the Golden State Warriors are still pretty fantastic and high-flying ball without KD? My goodness. Yeah, they were a 73 fucking win team before KD. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, guys. And I read something on YouTube today. One of those Fox Sports guys made the comparison that Steph Curry, maybe Tim Duncan. You know what, man? It might not be the literal comparison there, but the idea of it, yeah, I absolutely think I absolutely agree. Tim Duncan, arguably, to be fair, a little bit of a different dynamic, but at the same time, at the same token, like the leadership mentality and aspect, I totally get. Tim Duncan, very humble guy, very quiet dude, able to take the seats back for another player to take off in a series, a la 2014 when Kawhi Leonard took over. Steph Curry, kind of the same deal the last 3-4 years. He said, you know what, KD, obviously a better player than me. I'm going to let him take the reins, and I'm just going to put myself in the background a little bit. He did the whole background thing a little more than we would have anticipated nor wanted. I mean, just at times not showing up, but it is pretty insane to see Steph just doing his normal shit. Just 30 some odd points each and every fucking game now. Whereas Portland Trailblazers, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What more can you do? What more can you do at this point if you're a Portland Trailblazer? You can start doing actual life sacrifices, Portland. If that's what you so desire, right? If you are desperate enough for a win, I would say this. The GM, the owner, and all the players, just live broadcast to the city of Portland. Guys, we're going to sacrifice some animals, maybe some goats, I don't know. But, god damn it, we want to win. Sick of losing the fucking Warriors! I'd imagine that's what the Portland Trailblazers are saying in the locker room. I'm pretty sure that's what every Western Conference playoff contenders say when they meet the fucking Warriors. Right, well, we don't want to be brutally anal raped, but it looks like it's going to happen again. And again, I say this sounding like I'm a salty ass fan who hates the Warriors, but the reality is I respect the hell out of them. I'm sitting here and thinking in my head, this is some historical shit we're watching, right? This can't be fucking real. Steph is just unbelievable. We always forget how good Steph is. People like Rob Parker, go suck a bag of dicks, dude. If you're telling me Steph isn't good after you've seen these last 2 games, like, come on, guys. Who are you fucking kidding? Who are you fucking rooting for? Like, I don't like KD. I've made this abundantly clear. I do not like KD. I don't like the move that he pulled. I still call him a big fat fucking pussy for it. But the reality of the Golden State Warriors is they're fucking good. They are that good. They are that good. We gotta give them their due credit, man. Like, Steph is unbelievable. That dude is just unbelievable. Clay, forget about it. You have Clay and Steph. You guys have a partner duo tandem that's going to work out forever. If you can work out the contract. I mean, we've heard people say this so many times, right? KD is a luxury. KD is the cherry on the ice cream that you don't fucking need. You already got the Nutella. You already got the fucking vanilla. You don't need goddamn cherry, okay? KD is just fixings on top of steak you just don't need. You just need the steak. That's it. And it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Because here's the thing. Some, not all, I say some Warriors fans, I see them as just absolute basketball noobs. I do. Because they won't really get at an argument with logical, conclusions, nor evidence, nor, just general respect to certain players and things like that. And, despite me saying this, I'm still on this boat of, man, Steph Curry is a great fucking player. Guys, if you think he's not, I don't know what the fuck you're watching. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck people are watching if you're shitting on Steph Curry at this point. I really don't, man. It's fucking crazy. It's nuts, okay? It's nuts. Yeah, there's a school bus in front of me. I gotta stop. But no, my whole thing becomes this, guys. It's just, listen. If you're gonna shit talk the Golden State Warriors, I don't think you can dissect the winning aspect anymore. Winning like that, winning the way the Golden State Warriors have been winning these last few games, it's not just a basketball thing, it's testicular fortitude. It's the balls. It's the balls to close out series. It's the balls to say, we're down 17 points at halftime against the Portland Trailblazers. We're still going to come back and win by 4. What the fuck? It's just crazy, man. It is some crazy ass shit that's happening and that's going on. Oh, look, puppy. But Golden State really is showing everybody that is an NBA fan. Hey, man, that we're fucked. I'm gonna be quite honest, as NBA fans, we're fucked. We're just gonna get the Warriors versus whomever comes out of the Eastern Conference, which I honestly think is gonna be the Milwaukee Bucks. But whoever comes out of it just doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter whether KD's healthy or not. It doesn't fucking matter. Baby, it doesn't matter. Because KD is just gonna be KD, and it doesn't fucking matter, is what I'm saying, kids. None of this fucking matters. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Almost got into that shit. But, kids and puppies, my whole thing with the Warriors, as always, they're gonna win. Just embrace it. Everybody who made proper bets of other teams, yourself included, myself included, just sit here and regret. So, boys and girls, that about does it for this Cruise Peruse. Follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. And for me and the puppies, fuck off.